I just feel like, why is there human remains in a box? But I am holding up hope, and I always have since day one.
We got to come together even stronger so that we can put our baby to rest.
A lot of questions being asked today, but did baby Elena's mom know where her little girl's body was the whole time? Our in-studio jury weighing in at the end of the show. You can, too. Weigh in at HLN After Dark on our Twitter page. Right now, Vinnie Politan over at the HLNTV.com evidence room.
Thanks, Ryan. Ladies and gentlemen, to figure out what baby Elena's mom knew, you've got to take a look at the window of death, that time. Take a look here, folks. The time between the baby is last seen alive, June 1st at 6:30 on video, and June 2nd, 3 p.m., the time that she was reported missing to authorities. Take a look at everything that happened in this window of time.
June 1st. Elaina and her mom are seen on surveillance video. The mother appears to be rocking the child.
Later that night, Angela would call her ex-boyfriend's mother, Julie King, asking if she and her children could stay at this home for the night.
They were cold and wet, and she wanted to know if she could come over and stay, so I told her she could spend the night.
June 2nd, 12 hours before the child officially vanishes. A neighbor says he sees baby Elena's mom, Angela, and her sometimes boyfriend, Stephen King, leaving their house in the dead of night around 1 in the morning in a van, returning 15 minutes later. Elena's mom claims later that day she wakes up in the morning to find her baby with a black eye and a bump on the nose. She says, I don't know how the child got the injuries, but she doesn't take the child to the doctor.
For it to be bleeding as much as it was, she thought it was broken. There's no way that I would have waited.
Court records state she admitted to knowing Elaina had suffered a serious physical injury but didn't get medical treatment.
She told me that she asked her boyfriend, Stephen, to check on the baby to make sure the baby was okay medically. The boyfriend looked over the child and said that she's going to be just fine.
Later that afternoon, during a custody argument, the mom claims, oh, the child just disappeared from inside the house.
Elena's father, T.J. Steinfurth, came to pick up the toddler and her 4-year-old sister in a custody exchange.
And they allowed him to have the 4-year-old, but refused to give her the baby and said that Elaina was snapping. Then when he went back with his father, then it was, I'm not going to give her to you because I'll never see her again. I'll never see her again. And this went on for about 45 minutes. And finally, she decided she was going to allow him to take the baby, so she said. Went in the house, was in the house approximately 15 to 20 minutes. Everybody's wondering why is it taking so long to get a sleeping baby. At that point is when she come out screaming and yelling that the baby's missing,
I just want her home in one piece. I want to know that she's okay.
Angela came out of the home. She told me that Elaina was missing. I darted into the home, directly into the bedroom where she said she was sleeping at. I didn't see Elaina anywhere. I turned around, I seen that the back door was wide open.
Witnesses report that Stephen ran out the back door of this home immediately after Angela appeared on the front door, reporting that her child had vanished. Big question in the case is a gap in time when the ex-boyfriend of Angela Steinfurth, Stephen King, is unaccounted for.
He didn't go running out the back door by himself. He didn't go running out the back door with a baby. It was him and I looking in the pool in the garage.
Looking in the garage, that's where the baby was found. This story, absurd that mom doesn't know where the baby is. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. She's at the dollar store?
Oh, come on, Vinny. The fact that she doesn't exactly know where she is at every moment, that's every mother. They've got their things, they're doing other things. The fact that she's at the dollar store for 15 minutes, oh, come on.
Daryl, this isn't a Hearst mansion. You see the size of this house? You're going to tell me when T.J. Steinfurth shows up there, she stalls him for 45 minutes? Why? Because she knew where the baby was. The baby wasn't there.
No, she knew where the baby wasn't.
Come on.
No, they had custody issues before, and it makes sense. If they'd had custody issues and she'd had a black eye, she wouldn't immediately want to turn over the kid because she might have been afraid. She might have been afraid of what this dad
Where'd they go
do.
early in the morning for 15 minutes?
You know, Darren, that might make sense if the baby wasn't found in the garage behind the house.
Well, all of this makes for a great case against Stephen King, but the issue before the After Dark jury today is something different. It's about mom. And there's just a big question mark about mom. We don't have evidence. We may have some suspicions. We may feel like, yeah, something's just not right about this. All of this is compelling, and the biggest piece of it is that it was Stephen King that was able to identify exactly where the body was, but that doesn't tell us anything about mom.
It all comes back to mom in my eyes, but we'll see, Ryan, tonight.
Yeah.